What's going on, y'all? It's Shadi the generator. I got another video for y'all today, man. All right, man. The government talk about shutting down. The U.S., into it with Syria. All type of stuff is going on in the world. So we finna just check it out and see what see.
We're entering another day with no solution to a pending government shutdown. Lawmakers have to reach a deal by September 30th to keep the government funded. If that doesn't happen, a shutdown will start Sunday, October 1st. Millions will be affected if a stopgap funding bill is not passed, including some 4 million federal workers. Essential workers like active duty military, border patrol, and air traffic controllers would have to keep working. Furloughed federal workers would be sent home. Neither would be paid. 7 million people who use the WIC program could also lose access to benefits. Some food banks are now preparing for a surge.
So that looked like it's that clip was a little outdated. I didn't know what the date was on that. But it might have some relevance to the next clip. Oh, U.S. fighter jet strike Iran linked sites to Syria in retaliation. Boom. All right, government was finna shut down. What? A month ago. They ain't know what to do. All this war shit broke out.
Retaliatory airstrikes early
Not
this
shutting down
morning
no
against
more.
what
Niggas
officials
getting
say
paid.
are Iran-backed military storage facilities in Syria.
Ain't that crazy? Government always finna shut down whenever they talking about, giving us some type of, money as people. After whatever's going on, they trying to get the people some money, which I ain't asked for no handout. But people need help. People need help out here, and seems like whenever they talk about giving people the money, they finna shut down. They talk about giving, whatever, helping with rent and all this shit, they gonna shut down. Soon as a war break out, what these niggas do? They get to shelling out billions. It's crazy.
Pentagon, though, is making sure to clarify that these strikes are not connected to the war in Israel.
It's crazy.
Our Tom Dempsey is live and
Hey, they said, wait, hold up. Let me go back what they talking about.
Pentagon, though, is making sure to clarify that these strikes are not connected to the war in Israel. Our Tom Dempsey is live and
now, right before he said that, they finna show us some bullshit. Like,
Washington this morning with the details on this airstrike. Tom, is clear the U.S.
Wait, where is Syria at? Syria. Is it close to Israel?
is sending a message.
Absolutely, Nick. Good morning. This morning, United States military leaders are saying that they remain fully prepared to take any further measures if necessary after conducting what they described as self-defense airstrikes in Syria against facilities used by Iranian forces and forces aligned with Iran. But guys, this all comes after recent attacks on U.S. forces in that region that's led to almost 24 United States servicemen.
Oh, hell no. Nah. What the fuck? This is crazy. Y'all see how close that is, man. These niggas just they love to nudge
members being injured.
We at the brink of World War III. What the hell? Look, cause they got nukes. They got nukes, I'm pretty sure. And we nuking the niggas right between them. And we supposed to be helping them, but we hate them. And then half of America likes these niggas, half of them don't. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know nothing about Syria. Wait. We nuking Syria? Wait. We shooting. It was some shit going on with Syria like some years ago. I remember they was talking about this killing their own.
I'm going to show you a map of where these airstrikes took place in eastern Syria. We know 2 F-16 fighter jets were used in this, and they targeted a weapons storage facility as well as an ammunition storage building. According to defense leaders, Iranian forces and groups aligned with Iran use these 2 facilities. It remains unknown if any deaths or injuries occurred in the strikes. The United States saying the strikes serve as direct retaliation for almost 24 attacks on U.S. forces since the Hamas invasion in Israel. Overnight, defense leaders revealed that enemies targeted U.S. troops at least 19 times in the Middle East since last week, including 3 times on Thursday alone. The attacks led to 21 troops being injured and involved one-way attack drones and rockets. On Thursday, News Nation asked the Pentagon directly about these attacks, but a spokesman remained tight-lipped about any retaliation.
Look,
Man, American troops targeted 19 times since last week. I ain't never heard about
these
that.
attacks are concerning. They're certainly dangerous. We are going to take any necessary measures to protect our troops. But again, as far as any actions we might take, I'm not going to telegraph that. We would do something at a time and place of our choosing, should we choose to do so.
Shit, you ain't got to telegraph it. If it was in them files, shit, them motherfuckers already out there. Well, that thing. Look, they hurting. They talking about government shutdown.
Legislation to advance marijuana reform at the federal level is expected soon to take a.
So you see how whenever some shit go crazy, right? They be saving these get out of jail cards on everything. That's what I'm gonna start calling these when the government do shit like this. They'll man, they give us our little wins and make us try to feel like we happy because we can smoke weed now legally. What the fuck?
A historic step forward. That's thanks to major buy-in from Republicans in the Senate. The party has historically been opposed to drug reform of any sort, but now a new bipartisan effort
They just pandering
could
to us.
drastically alter access to the drug nationwide. NBC News congressional correspondent Julie Sirkin's been reporting on this. Julie, so we'll get to the politics in a moment, but first, I mean, this is just something that has gradually changed over time. First, medicinal marijuana.
It's like one of them states. I think it's some East Coast states. Weed is legal, but there's no way to buy it or sell it. It's illegal to buy or sell.
Than recreational marijuana. State by state, we've seen some of these changes. But this bill, how would it impact legal marijuana businesses? Could it open the door to federal legalization in the future?
That's what advocates are hoping for, right? This is a historic moment. We've seen this bill known as the Safe Banking Act, which would expand access for legal marijuana businesses to traditional banking services, credit lines. That's why in legal marijuana businesses, it's all cash all the time, even in states where, of course, recreational medicinal marijuana remains legal. But this bill really would be the first time that any Senate committee held a hearing on any kind of cannabis reform at the federal level.
You know, that's crazy because this only affect the rich white motherfuckers who got dispensaries. I still ain't seen no black-owned dispensaries like that. Maybe one or two, a few, but this only affect the rich white people. They the ones that's gonna be able to get the loans. We still ain't gonna be able to do nothing. This shit don't help us at all, really. This see how I'm talking about? They pandering. They give us fake ass hope. Oh yeah, we're gonna soften the marijuana laws on federal level. I'll dig into it. Oh yeah, just so that dispensaries can actually get loans and stuff now. The same people who don't even really need loans, they fucking uber rich. These niggas making millions of dollars a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? So these niggas can get loans? Shit, we can't even get a damn dispensary. Like is it gonna help us get a dispensary? Y'all gonna give us a loan to get a dispensary? I doubt it.
That hearing is set to take place at the end of this month, as my colleague Liz Brown-Kaiser and I had reported. And this is really, really a significant shift when it comes to the federal government, which has had.
This is crazy because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with white people getting money, but it's like, you know, they persecute us, you know, for smoking it. Then they turn around and have their, you know, greatest Harvard, you know, smoking and selling it. You know, they persecute us for smoking and selling it, but then not a fucking Harvard graduate can, you know, put his brain power to work and start up a grow operation and make $1 billion and he's a genius. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, we've been doing this shit, motherfucking, like, what? Come on now.
Had really an arm's distance approach to any kind of marijuana legalization, especially when it comes to the fact that more than 70% of Americans across the country support it. So certainly a big step forward with this legislation. It passed the House 5 times in past years, never got its chance in the Senate. Now certainly advocates are hoping it will.
So we're talking about the bipartisan.
Man, all this bullshit, man. Free all them people that is been in jail for years and years and years for just smoking weed or selling weed, man. Defending themselves because they had some weed. Motherfuckers who had a motherfucker pipe and some weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, free these people, man. God damn, man. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. Step in the right direction to just get them niggas out of jail and get them a job, nigga, in the industry that they should be in. All that thing.
Partisan effort here. Why is this legislation getting some key support from some Republican senators?
Well, remember, 40 states and the District of Columbia have legalized some form of use of marijuana. Certainly, that's putting pressure from constituents on lawmakers, even in a state, let's say, like Alabama, where recreational weed is not legal, right? It's only medicinal. But in the case of Senator Tommy Tuberville, for example, who supports this bill, he was going to co-sponsor it formally, then did an about-face on that because of pushback he got from law enforcement officials, from other conservatives in his state. He's supporting it, though, because of the access it would give to small banks, community banks, to these legal businesses. Also because of the rise in crime. These are cash-heavy businesses. They are operating with large sums of cash in their businesses, traveling with it as well.
Don't get me wrong, this is actually a good thing. But, man, y'all better do the right thing first. Y'all doing the wrong shit first. Y'all trying to make it so y'all can corner the market and monopolize shit first. Y'all not trying to help people. Like, help the people. God damn. Like, it's not that hard. I'm going to the next one. It's going to make me mad. Because, look, this... Alright, let's say Chile. Protesters bring down a police drone using dozens of pointer lasers. On the game. Hey, we might have to use that, y'all. That was some ingenious shit. How they know that? So, boom. Say, World War III break out and there's drones all around this bitch flying around. You doing shit. Boy, we gonna have to have some laser systems set up. We're gonna have to have the smartest niggas in the hood. Get all the lasers together. We're gonna have to get a laser system on everything. So, this case, when the Russians, the Chinese come with they bomb drones, we can throw them off, you know what I'm saying? Had one set up with like an Xbox controller so we could monitor from a distance or some shit. Alright, so this one, they walk around the streets, they asking people, should there be a one world government? And, people are stupid as fuck, so let's see what their answer is.
A world government would be a great government because there would be a lot less confusion. Different governments follow different religions, different governments follow different politics. What is really cool in our neck of the woods just is not going down in like Yemen or something, So a world government would work. It would work.
That shit was just contradicting as fuck. This nigga dumb as hell. Where is they at? He just said what's going down in our neck of the woods would work over there. So a one world government would work. This one world government got a bunch of states, got different laws.
And I'm neutral about a lot of politics.
That's because you're stupid about a lot of politics.
But for real, a world government would make sense because there's so many governments, and the reason why there's so many wars is because all these governments conflict. But if it was...
Yeah, true that. But the people would just conflict.
One government like the United States...
It wouldn't be wars, it would be battles.
Planet Earth or something, which is what we're pitching for. Yeah, I'm for it, man. 100%.
I think we're too different to have a world government. I think we have many institutions already that have some degree of world governance in small areas, like human rights organizations and...
I don't think so. Because I'm from Belgium, and Belgium is such a small country, and we already have like 4 different governments. And at the moment we have none because we don't agree, and we're such a little country. So I think a world government is completely impossible.
On the game, they ain't got no government because they can't even agree on shit around where they at. That's like saying, okay, so everybody watching this probably live in America, so that's like saying a nigga in the West Coast and a nigga in the East Coast just follow the same laws, like, or a nigga in Texas gotta follow the same laws as somebody in New York City. Like, If it's one world government, it's gonna have to be super plain and simple. Like, all right, nobody can have guns. Wait, nobody? Like, you know how hard it would to get a law passed? You know how hard we gotta have like a majority of the world. How is they gonna represent each region? Like they gonna bring this up to one part? Like this is the dumbest shit ever.
One entity governing the entire globe. No, I think they've tried a semblance of that with the UN, and it's pretty much a debacle.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna have a whole bunch of people in the room arguing. No, we need this, we need that, we need that. Who gonna allocate the money to who? Like, you know what I'm saying? We already see race shit going on in just our small little country. If it's on a world government scale, boom, all the motherfucking countries that they favorite, they gonna get all the funding, they gonna get all the food, they gonna get and then all the countries they don't like gonna be a third world country. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be talking about one government under all. Man, get the hell.
No, because I don't think it's possible, and we can't even manage one simple government. How can you manage a world government?
No, but I think that there should be a Bill of Rights for the world, for all people of the world.
I can see that, but who gonna enforce it? You know what I'm saying? Who got the moral high ground to enforce some shit like that? Like,
Yeah, why not? It could be a good.
that's why in jail, when you in jail, like it's funny. Like you see some sucker shit or some fuck shit going on in jail, and if you speak up about it, they don't want you to handle it. And you'll notice that niggas won't speak up about shit that's fuck shit, cause you know who gonna handle it. You know, they don't want to be the ones that have to, put in the work, so they just let that shit fly on the radar. They don't think they up for the job. I ain't finna say nothing or that thing.
Good idea, but at the same time, some countries, do they really have the right to have? Well, I can't believe I'm actually saying that, because I think that everybody should have an opinion and should have the right to have this opinion. But at the same time, as the world is right now, some countries, I'm not sure they should have the opportunity to actually have an influence on whatever happens.
Absolutely.
What's your stupid ass talking about?
Because it's a global planet. I mean, there's no more.
She thinks she gotta adopt somebody else's laws.
We all know where we all live, and we all know what's going on, and everyone can reach out and touch a computer and reach out and touch someone somewhere else. I.e., I live on planet Earth. I don't know where you're from. That's kind of the way it is. You know, it is what it is.
So if they say new law across the whole world, you can't park in your driveway, nigga, you gonna be mad as fuck, nigga, cause it's coming from the top, nigga. It's only one OG making the calls around this bitch. This nigga get on straight petty mode and get the bullshit, nigga. You talking about, oh, we get on the internet and look at each other. So yeah, I don't see why not. You stupid ass nigga. That's cause it's the internet.
It's not. I don't see it as. I mean, as I am an American, but how do I word it? It's a global community, and it's a global community for kids, especially like from the ground up. They know where everything is. It's no more America versus Beauty Found.
What the fuck is he talking about? It's a global community for kids. Nigga, my kids in the crib. Fuck you talking about, nigga? They ain't going worldwide, nigga. I can't even watch this no more. Hey, but I think that's gonna wrap this one up, man. Do y'all think it should be a one world government? Drop it in the comment section, man. If y'all think, I ain't gonna judge you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you how I ain't gonna tell you. But I will react to your comments. So drop a comment, like, all that stuff down at the bottom. Hey, hit the notification bell too. If you like my videos, man, we gonna keep on rolling some more out. All right, peace.